People, what up? What's good? It's time for another real talk rant video, y'all. It's been months since I made one of these. What are these? Just videos I kind of use to just share my thoughts about various topics. These are few and far in between because it's kind of harder to make these videos, man. I live a life where pretty much every day is the same. Like I'm pretty much, working, one or two jobs a day, make my YouTube videos, work out, rinse and repeat. Like, because I mean, that's just, the way my life is set up right now. And so I say that to say, because I have, such a routine schedule, I feel like I'm not really learning enough on a daily basis or having that many unique experiences that would allow me to come, make these videos more frequently. So yeah, man, today's topic is on gratefulness. Before we even get into it, man, make sure you hit that like button if you're still here. And yeah, y'all, something I've been pondering lately, because I've kind of been on I guess like a self-improvement journey for like the past 4 years. In fact, my first YouTube channel, the one I made before this one, was on self-improvement. That channel does not exist anymore, you guys. I was essentially giving like life advice as a 19-year-old who hadn't really experienced anything. So I ran out of content to make very quickly. Right, but I've been on like a self-improvement I guess journey these these past few years. And I really, I guess, I'm 22 right now, so from the time I was 18 to I guess 21, I was really just worried about the physical aspects of self-improvement and the financial aspects. And lately, another aspect I've been wondering about is my character. What are the weaker points of my character that I can work to improve? You know what I mean? And so one of those points that I've been thinking about lately is how do I express my gratitude? Do I express my gratitude? Am I thankful for things? Am I grateful for things, right? And so I just been kind of thinking about that lately. And so today I actually had a very, interesting experience that I feel like it is going to, if not force me to be more grateful, it really opened my eyes to how thankful I should be for, the situations that I'm in, right? And so just a little story for you guys. So I mean, y'all know I work 3 jobs, bro. If y'all could take a shot for how many times in the video I said that, you'll be in the hospital. But at one of my jobs, which is I'm doing a personal training apprenticeship, I had a client come in today. You know what I mean? He was a young dude. I'm 22. He was 21. He was he was very similar to me. I think he was like an inch shorter than me. But he came in because he was looking to get on the program and that type of thing. So when we give out programs and stuff, right, we usually, before we even get into helping the clients come out with a workout plan, we kind of have to do like a assessment. So we go through like a questionnaire, we get like their measurements, blood pressure, and all that type of thing. And there's a packet that we have that we pretty much document all that information on, right? And so I gave him the document. I was gonna go through it with him, but he's like, hey man, he was really embarrassed to tell me, and I'm not gonna say his name because that ain't right. But he was like, hey man, can you really walk me through this packet, because I don't know how to read, right? And so he's 21, you don't know how to read, right? And I wasn't judging him for it. I was just like, word, yeah, that's no problem, I got you. And it as I was walking through him, reading him the questionnaires and all that type of thing, he's kind of explaining to me his life. He grew up in Chicago just like I did. And he just had some learning issues that were never really addressed when he was in school. And it's the Chicago school system is very weird, you guys. This is kind of another tangent within the tangent video, but I mean, there's definitely a lot of great schools in Chicago, but there's also not, like, some schools you have to test into to get into for like high school. Kind of like, how you have to take the SAT for college. You pretty much have that when you're in 7th or 8th grade to be able to enroll in some of the top high schools. So it's kind of tough, because if you get like a bad score on that, you're pretty much not allowed to go to the top high schools, and you're pretty much left with, for lack of a better term, some pretty bad options, right? So he had an experience in school where, he had some learning issues, and they were never I'm about to sneeze, y'all, my bad. They were never addressed throughout grammar school, middle school, high school, because he didn't really have access to be able to get into the top schools. So I mean, he graduated, 8th grade, he graduated high school, but he never learned how to read, right? And so he was kind of, just talking to me while we were doing his fitness assessment and all that type of thing about, he just like, he's just very dissatisfied with his life right now, bro. Like he had, outside of school, he had a number of different issues that he was telling me about, and he just feels like he's behind, bro. Like he sees other people, around our age, that's graduating or getting ready to graduate or in school, with cars, apartments, houses, girlfriends, all that type of thing, and he had some of those things, but he lost it. And it's also harder for him to acquire those things and harder for him to learn, because he doesn't know how to read. He was never taught how to read. And so he was just very discouraged about that. And so when I was talking to him, right, I was just kind of, trying to help encourage him, bro. Like we talked about a lot of different things. We talked about, like, work ethic, how it's not too late for him to learn how to read and all that type of thing. We talked about God. We talked about a whole bunch of different stuff. And it's just what I saw in him, bro, was, despite everything that he's going through, and I'm not gonna get into bro's situation that crazy, even though I'm respecting his privacy, because y'all will never find out who this dude is. But he's going through a lot. But just the fact that he despite all the setbacks that he had in his life, the fact that he's even coming up to where I'm at, to at least work on his fitness while he's trying to figure out things with how he's going to be able to learn how to read and get into college and all that type of thing. It's just very, very encouraging, bro. Like it just put into my perspective how grateful I should be for things, because everybody got their own issues, everybody got their own problems, everybody's problems are valid. But when you kind of see somebody who has a lot more difficult of a situation than you do, and you think about, or at least when I think about, all the little things I complain about, which I'm justified to complain about, it just reminds me that I don't really have it that bad, man. I should be a lot more grateful than I am, bro. Right? Like, sometimes I get upset. Like, it's like, damn, bro, like, why I gotta work 3 jobs just to barely afford to be able to go to school? You know what I'm saying? Why, or not afford to be able to go to school? Why do I have, why is my sub count this when my content is this good, man? I feel like I should be here even though I'm there. Or how come I'm only, I it's easier for me to complain than to be grateful, and that's something that I'm been working on and trying to continue to work on. But just this situation today, man, it just opened my eyes, man, to really be grateful for the all the opportunities I have, all the struggles I have, that I'm able to work to overcome, right? And all the I guess the fact that I feel like my life is I have a good trajectory, like I have a good head on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? And so I guess I just kind of want to wrap this video up. You know, thanking you guys, man. I know it's very cliche to thank your viewers, but it's still important, you guys. Like, I'm thankful for my viewers on YouTube, man. It's been, pretty much a year and like a few months at this point, on YouTube. Pretty much making Marvel Snap videos, sprinkling, little things in here and there. And it's been kind of difficult lately, especially to respond to comments or like address the audience, just because of, one, the channel is growing, so thank y'all for that, and two, just because of all the stuff I got going on outside of this. But man, I appreciate y'all, bro. And I hope that, if anything, if you could take anything from this video, is, just be more grateful, man. Be more thankful. Be more appreciative of what you got. Even if it don't seem like it's that great, bro. Cause I promise you, it's somebody doing way worse. Somebody who would kill to be in your spot. You know what I'm saying? So just be thankful for it, right? But that's gonna be the end of this one, man. When is the next rant video? I don't know. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 3K subs. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.